Show on the road. Got a lot to do, and I've got very little time in which to do it. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense at all. Oh, no, that is not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. What in the... Hang on. Some of my equipment is not working out right. Okay, here we go. That's better. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, a big ol' welcome to you. My name is JGarner1, and I'm your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds, both virtual and fantastical. And I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel and back to the worlds of Minecraft as we begin to dive back into the world of Ytarios, where I have a very special project planned for today. You might be able to guess what it is, but hold your guesses for just a moment while I put in the rules. There we go. Rules are posted right as we get into the world. That is absolutely fantastic timing. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ytarios. So, what is it I have planned for today? Well, it's a very, very, very special project that, oh my goodness, are we ever in need of this project being done? The project is, in the event that you guys haven't guessed it, something very, very big. It's something that I've been saying that we're probably going to need to do for a while, and I have the key to making it happen. Follow along with me, everybody, and I will explain. So I'm sure many of you know that I have been struggling to get the enchantments that I need from the enchanting table. Mainly because of running out of XP constantly. Every time I go to enchant my stuff, I end up using up just that many levels. It puts me out of the range of being able to do another enchantment. Even when I reset a tool's enchantment after getting the wrong enchantments. Well, I got so fed up with it earlier today, because I tried one more enchantment and it did not take. I got so fed up that I thought, okay, I know that it doesn't do it anymore, but maybe I can try it. And I booted up a site called Chunkbase. If you guys haven't heard of it before, and it's basically, it has what we call a seed map. And if you put in the seed from your world and make sure that it's assigned to the correct version of Minecraft, it can tell you where things are in your world. Now, I promised myself I would only ever use this one time for myself. But I found that it does actually tell you, and I thought it didn't, it can actually tell you where to find spawners. Hello, Frankie! Welcome back to the channel. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. How are you doing? How you been? And how is your day going? Hey, we got another returner, I think. Nate, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you are indeed returning. I hope you are. If you're not, hey, that's still good. I'm doing pretty good, Frankie. Thank you for asking. So as I was saying, I went ahead and used Chunkbase, promising myself I would only ever use it this once for this sort of thing. And I found a spawner. It is actually not that far from the base. It's right here, easily accessible from the strip mine, and I haven't even looted it yet. skeleton! Skeleton spawner for the win. I'll show you here in a minute, Frankie. This, my friends, is a big, big deal. Finding out that this was here, my XP problems are going to be a thing of the past. Now, for anybody wondering, I am still going to end up building a general mob farm, which will run off the normal mob spawning rules. But a mob spawner like this is a blessing of the highest regard. This is something I really needed. Unlike natural mob spawning, spawners will work so long as you're within 15.5 blocks of the center of the spawn cage. So we're going to be able to use this to get unlimited XP day or night. And all we have to do is take advantage of spawn rules for these things and set up a little chamber down here to farm these skeletons. And the fact that it's a skeleton spawner, that's icing on the cake. Skeletons drop a lot of loot that we can use. Bows, arrows, and most important of all, bones. Bones. And they also drop some chainmail, iron, and gold armor, if they're wearing any. If you're using a looting sword, which we will eventually end up having. But this means we will be able to farm all those things and XP just from this. Now, as I said, I haven't looted this yet. I just found it earlier today, and I knew this was what I was going to be doing for my stream, is making this into an XP farm. But I wanted to loot this on camera. Okay. Got music disc 13, not so bad. Some gunpowder and some bones. Believe it or not, the bones are actually the most exciting thing from that chest. Ooh, diamond horse armor. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I, yes. I'll take all of that. The name tag is a nice icing on the cake. Now let's head back to the main mining area. Now I will eventually have to dig a water elevator to the surface from that XP farm. Oh, nice, Frankie. Trying to do that in Minecraft? Well, hey, I wish you happy hunting. Happy hunting, good fortune, and swift progress, or swift progression. Because that sounds like a really awesome... That sounds like a really awesome build. Sounds like a really awesome project to undertake. A big one, but an awesome one. Hey, it's Leo! Hey, Leo, how you doing? Glad you can make it on the stream, my friend. Hope you are doing alright today. Hope you're having a good day. If not, I hope the stream makes things a little easier and better for you. Alright, so we're going to drop some stuff off at the surface. That's great. I'm glad you're doing awesome. I am too. I'm doing very awesome. Having a really good day. Having a really good time so far. And looking forward to having even more of a good time in the near future. Because we're going to make an XP farm. Spawner based, so it'll be able to run at all times. All we have to do is be sitting next to it, even if we're just sitting AFK. Which I actually don't mind sitting AFK when it comes to things like this. When it gets me something useful, AFK is A-OK. Oh, that was cheap, cheesy. I apologize, but I had to say it. I had to do that line. That was... I'm sorry. It was a bad joke. But I am seriously very excited that we're going to be doing this project today. An XP farm is probably one of the most important things to have at any point in Minecraft because of just how big of a deal they can be. And I think... Oh, that's right. I already have furnaces all set up in here. I forgot. Honestly, I forgot that I had furnaces already in here. We're going to go ahead and set up these ones here as backup. Figure more furnaces means quicker work, which is a good thing. The sooner we can have this built and ready, the better off we will be. So go ahead and spread this out. Move some things around in my inventory so that this is easier to work with. Okay, so 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. And then you are going to take 3. Doop doop. Doop doop. Da doop. Doop. Doop doop. Da 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 doom. Da 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 doom. We'll let that all cook into some stone so that we can use it for making a bunch of stone bricks. That's what I want to use there. At the very least, it's what I'll use for the chamber where we're going to be doing the actual XP farming. When we actually go to break them down. The chamber itself, or the spawning chamber, is what we're going to go work on right this moment. Now for that, I'm thinking that I just want to use dirt for the walls. But what we need to do for this is... Hello, noob! Noob cool! Welcome back to the channel. What we need for the spawning chamber is we need to make a 9x9x5 chamber. And then set it up so that it will move the mobs around as needed. And I just realized I actually need some water. I need some water buckets before we can do this. And I don't have any filled buckets with me. I've got these empty buckets. I don't have any buckets filled with water. I hear water flowing from somewhere. You know, I really can't believe I don't have like a little water pocket here yet. That's not like me. Normally on Worlds, I end up making sure I've got water sources just about everywhere. In case I end up having to fill up a bucket of water. Can't believe I hadn't done that on this one yet. For the mine. Got one right by my house. I want to say there's one at the iron farm. Surprised it didn't have one down in the mines yet. One of the beautiful things about Minecraft, it is easy to get most of the resources you end up needing a lot of. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Down, down, down we go. Into the dark and cold. Maybe. Might be cold, might not be. I don't know. But it will be dark until we light it up. Alright, here we go. That's 1 bucket. 2 buckets. And infinite water is provided. Sweet. Alright, here we go. Headed for the spawner. Headed for the spawner. Gonna get it set up. Gonna get it working. I thought I was never going to be able to find one of these a spawner through chunk base ever again. Because I thought they removed the ability to look for those using such methods. But I guess I was misinformed. Put that there so that stuff doesn't spawn where I don't want it to. Ceiling will be dirt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be good. I can't wait to have this made. As soon as this is made, we will have so much more ease with getting XP. Not to mention other items. Or whatever items this thing will actually drop. Whoops. Apparently there's a bunch of gravel above us. That is not ideal. But it's not that big of a deal. I can easily work around that. Oh, whoa, okay. Lava is clearly... There's clearly lava down here. Hang on. Uh-oh. Well, this could be a little bit of a conundrum. This could make things a little more difficult. Or not. There we go. Aha. Oh, don't do that. Don't break my torches. just remember there was one other thing I meant to do before I actually got going. I forgot all about this. Hang on 1 second. It'll take me a second. What was that? There's a deep dark nearby? Oh no. No. I know that sound. That sound was... Oh no. That was a skulk. A skulk sensor. Picking up the sound of something in its area. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Hey, Anya! Glad you can make it to the stream. Yeah, skulk sensor means either of two things. Either it's a patch of deep dark, or it's an ancient city. And if it's an ancient city, we have a massive problem. Because I'm not looking to deal with a warden coming after me as I'm building this spawner. Or building this grinding chamber. That's the last thing I need. Oh boy. And if that ends up being what I have to deal with, I'll just say quite clearly, no thank you. Yeah, you would think that it would be that easy. And it could be. Yep, there it is, right there. Oh boy. 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 Yeah, I'm not really looking to deal with that right now. Oh boy, that could end up coming back to haunt me though. Well, not if I'm smart. Not if I'm smart. If I'm smart, it won't become a problem. It's only if I'm dumb that it's going to be a problem. And I am not dumb. This is going to be a little uncomfortable. Ooh, gold. That's a nice little bonus. Okay, that made me almost panic for a second there. Hey, Jay. Good to see ya. Glad you could make it to the stream. Hope you're doing alright today. Hope you're having a good day. Yep. Found myself a skelly spawner and knew immediately that I was going to make it into a mob grinder. Oh yeah, I'd already decided that I was going to end up making a mob farm. I just wasn't sure how I was going to build it. I thought at first I was going to have to make one of those generalized mob farms that doesn't give any single specific mob. But that very suddenly changed when I came across this thing. So now I'm building a spawner-based mob farm, or mob grinder, so that we can get unlimited XP. Yeah, this one's just going to be an XP farm. I will have to make a general hostile mob farm eventually, for just farming everything. But for now, a skeleton spawner is a massive help. All we gotta do is hope that there's enough room to make this design that I found work. Actually, I think I'm going to modify the design a little bit. I totally agree with you. To be entirely blunt, Jay, I agree with you 100%. Skeleton spawners are the absolute best kind of spawners because of all the things that they drop. Bones, bows, whatever armor those skeletons might be wearing when they end up getting taken down. They give so much good stuff. So do I, Jay, and I appreciate that you feel that way. I really do. I'm a block off, aren't I? Yep, I am. This construction is one block too small. Yeah, well, somewhere along the way we'll get more viewers, and then that wish will be fulfilled. My goal for YouTube? To stream and do videos and have fun doing all of it. And gradually make content creation in general my career. That has been the goal since the very beginning. I'm good with medium-sized, as long as I have a good number of consistent viewers. When it comes to streaming, for sure. I would love to gradually get a larger audience, if I could. That would be the dream. That would be a dream come true for me. Hang on a second. I need to see if I can find the design. Ah. I'm not sure. I know I definitely want to try to hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers sooner rather than later. You know what I mean? That would be nice. 50 active people per stream. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, let me see here. I may eventually try to do something like that again. I was doing something like that before, but it's been a long time since I'd done that, so big part of my plan for the time being is just to get my my subscriber counts back up. Ooh, hello. This thing is already paying off. Diamonds. Oh. It was just a 2 ore. That stinks. If I put the soul sand there. I just realized something. To make this design work, I kinda need ice. Crud. I don't have any way to get ice. What future builds do I plan on making? I've got a few things that I want to make. Everything that I end up making is going to have some kind of functional use. For example, I intend to build a structure on top of the plateau nearby that is going to have the purpose of being where I have my first major storage system. But the storage system is going to be underneath it. The actual structure is going to be a, basically an Asian style, either palace or temple. What am I doing? What am I going upstairs for? I have no idea. Oh, yes I do. I know what I'm going upstairs for. To confront the fact that I don't have what I'm going upstairs for. I don't have ice. I am kinda in a bad position. I need ice, but I don't have any way to get any. That is absolutely frustrating. That is probably the most frustrating thing right now. I don't have any silk touch. I don't have any way to get ice right now. That's actually what I did before. When I said that I had played with others before on my channel, I'd actually been doing that at one point. But I'm not sure. Maybe on other worlds, but I'm just not sure these days. Unfortunately, we did have the occasional person that decided that they didn't have to listen to the rules of the world that was being played on, so yeah. Yeah, so that's part of why I stopped doing that. Because if they're not going to listen and respect the rules of the world and not be a pain to everybody, because we did have a couple of times where someone was just a pain to everybody, and it got absolutely infuriating at one point. So I gotta be very, very, very picky choosy about who I might play with. But if I knew that they were going to respect the rules of whatever world was set up, I'd be up for it. Potentially. Yeah, see, exactly. That's why originally there had been a kind of a restriction in place to make it so that only people that generally are serious about sticking to the rules of the channel and the world would actually get on. But for some reason that fell apart at one point. I don't remember why it did. I was hoping I would get Silk Touch out of that. Come on. Why can't I get Silk Touch? I just need Silk Touch. That's all I need. That's all I need. Without Silk Touch, I can't really do much of anything when it comes to anything. I can't finish the farm. You know what? I can't even actually finish the farm without... Ugh. Stinking enchanting table. And stinking villagers being just too easy. I'm sorry. That's part of the thing. I'm trying to avoid using villagers so much. Alright, Jay. Hey, you do what you gotta do, man. I'll be here for a little while yet, I think. May need to go fishing and see if I can fish up a Silk Touch book. I'll also fish up a few more levels, too, while I'm at it. The only villager I want to have for enchantments is the Mending Man. I do not want to use a villager trading hall for enchantments. I don't want to do that. It is a long, tediously annoying project that I don't feel like dealing with this go around. Plus, once you have access to that kind of stuff, it just makes it too easy. And it kind of starts to eliminate part of the drive to keep going with the rest of the stuff. So, I'd rather avoid using villager trading halls. Unless I'm trading for items I need for something. Like if I need a particular block that I can only get from a mason, or that I can get more easily from a mason, then I would be able to get it doing my own thing. If that's the case, I will gladly set up a mason to trade with. Hey, a saddle! I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize you could get saddles from this. Nice. Wait, oh wait, that's where he would have gotten it. That's right. And I just watched some of that. To explain, I just earlier, right before streaming, or shortly before streaming, I watched Green's latest Hermitcraft episode. He finally got his mending book in the episode before that. And in this latest episode, I saw him looking to trade a saddle to one of the other hermits for something. It didn't click at first that he would have gotten the saddle from fishing. Because he's done so much fishing trying to get a mending book without using a trading hall. Without having to rely on a villager. Because all the hermits are trying to do that right now. They're trying to avoid having trading halls with villagers. The only trading they seem to really want to do is between each other, which makes perfect sense. Because when you stop and think about it, I've said this several times recently, villagers just seem to make the game a little too easy once you've got a trading hall of them. Especially the librarian villagers. Once you've got enough librarian villagers with the specific enchantments that you want, it's a little bit too easy to work with them. A lily pad? At least I know there's a way to farm those. I didn't realize you could get lily pads from fishing. I thought the only way to get those was to go find another swamp. If you decimated all the ones in one swamp, go find another one. There's bound to be another one out there in the vastness of Minecraft. Hey, Paynin. Glad you can make it to the stream, pal. How you doing? You having a good day? You doing all right? I hope so. Whoops. I did not mean to swap item there. Bumped the button. I still wish we had the level of offhand functionality that Java has here on Bedrock. Oh, okay, Painted. I see. I think I see. Ugh, bold. Fish, fish, fish. Fishing for some XP and also to get some new books. We're fishing, fishing all day long. Looking to get whatever we... Looking to get something new. We're fishing for some new stuff here. We want to get new gear. We're fishing all day and all night. Fishing, fishing away, fishing. Ah, no worries. Jump. And bedtime. Bedtime. Why is it the fishing rod hurts entities on this version? It's kind of weird to me. Did you see that? He reacted as if he was hurt. We made him hop. I didn't realize that we could do that necessarily. That's kind of cool. Got him. Alright, Painted. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. I'm sorry, but I'm having fun just moving this guy around with my fishing rod. It's kind of cool. That was kind of funny. I feel a little bad about tormenting him like that, but at the same time, that was actually really fun. That was actually kind of funny. It was kind of funny and kind of fun. Come on, come on, come on now. I'm fishing here, I'm fishing there, fishing all and everywhere. I'm fishing for some more XP. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish. Yes, indeed, Ray. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Bedrock Edition. Doing some Bedrock Edition. Having some fun. Trying to get some XP, trying to get some loot, trying to get some good stuff. But yes, it is Bedrock Edition. It's my name. There you go. Right there. Now you know. But if you're looking to play with me, I'm sorry. This is a solo world. And I do sincerely apologize, but it is a solo world. Thoughty. Whoop. Whee. Fishing. Fishing. Really need to get more XP. I would love it if I could get a book, especially if it had a silk touch, so I wouldn't have to struggle with the enchanting table. Was that a tripwire hook? That was a freaking tripwire hook. That is weird. Very weird indeed. Da da dum, da dee, da da dum dum, da da dum bum, ba dum dum, da dum, da dum dum da dum, da dee dum da dum. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Give me what I need. Give me something good. Give me something I need. Something I need. Luck of the sea would be kind of nice. That increases your chances of getting good loot. And believe you me, I could sure use that right now. Pardon me. Whoop. Oh, another pufferfish. Half the time I see anything about a pufferfish, I end up thinking, Miss Puff. It's funny. Oh, I don't know what to sing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fishing, fishing, fishing all day and all night. Come on, come on. I want to get Silk Touch. I'd like to get an enchanting book. Or I will take a better fishing rod. Just hurry up and let me have what I want. Come on. Let me have it. Come. You heard what I just said. Let me have it. That makes me think of the old Tom and Jerry cartoons. There was one where Jerry got the best of Tom by showing him a will, and he heard Tom actually speak, saying, "Leave you one custard pie? Let me have it!" Splat! Right in his face. It was hilarious. Alright, 19 levels. I think we're good to try one more time for something good at the enchanting table. I really hope I get what I need. Especially considering I am running out of durability on my fishing rod. Oh dear. I'm going to end up having to make a new one. Hey! I wasn't trying to get that. A trident. Nice. I keep getting tridents from those darn drowned. I mean, I know they're supposed to drop them, but good night. They drop so many of them. It's almost ridiculous. It's like every second to third drowned I take out that has a trident, I end up getting their trident. No joke either. And I'm not even using a looting sword. What you see down there, that's all the enchantments I got on my sword. I don't have looting. And yet I'm getting all the tridents. It makes no sense. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's odd. Isn't it? I feel like that classifies as odd. But then I don't know. I'm not sure if I would know what was actually odd or not if I were confronted with it. Or faced with it, or however you want to say it. Take a quick nap. And get back to it. So to speak. We have this and that. No. Nope. That'll take too many levels. Am I gonna have to enchant something else to get somewhere? For crying out loud. Okay, this is the minimum number of books required to get Silk Touch. Wait, I can get Unbreaking 3 on my fishing rod? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and craft a new fishing rod. I've got the materials, let's go ahead and do it. And we'll enchant that. That will, of course, mean losing... Oh. This could be a mistake. But... Are you serious? You are kidding, right? All I get is Unbreaking? on the fishing rod? What kind of an enchanting table is this? It is a cheapskate enchanting table. It keeps a taking. It doesn't give anything back. Oh, I got a fortunate a couple of times, sure. But he doesn't want to give me anything good anymore. Stupid piece of junk. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. It stinks. It stinks something horrible. But it is what it is. I should have left that one iron pick alone. I had an iron pickaxe that had silk touch, but I stupidly disenchanted it. It drives me crazy that I did that. Oh well. You know what else I just realized? I wouldn't know where to get ice even if I went ahead and got silk touch. Oh boy. I'm seriously starting to think that I'm gonna have to get a villager set up as a silk touch seller. And I don't want to have to do that. I've been going over how much I don't want to do that. It's too cheap. It's too easy. It's a cheapskate kind of way out for me. Well, I guess the next best thing I can do is try to set up the farm with what I've got. But I'm serious, it feels cheap to do the, oh, I forget what it's... I've actually gone blank on what it was called. To do the, villagers as a way of getting what I need. If you're wondering why I'm making a second enchanting table, I don't want to have to go. I don't want to have to keep going up and down all the time to get enchantments after getting my XP. So I'm going to set up a second enchanting room down below. All I'll need is enough paper and leather to make enough books for a second enchanting setup, and I've got most of that, I think. I've got a bunch of leather here. I've got a bunch of leather down at the seaside. Got sugarcane growing out there that I can go harvest. I've got sugarcane right here that I can harvest. It's just a matter of processing everything and putting it all together. See? That's 6 more books. I'm well on my way. Hey, Union! Glad you can make it to the stream. Hope you were doing alright today, or tonight, depending on which one it is for you. I really, really, really hope I don't end up having to do the, one thing. Oh, nice! Way to go! Good for you! That's awesome, dude. Hello, Scan. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, it is a solo world. Do I have any sugarcane anywhere else? Or paper? Got one more piece of sugarcane. Let's go down. More leather. Guess that's something. Paper, books, 9 books. I'll probably have to go AFK here at the iron farm in order to let that sugarcane area grow. Head back down here. Yeah, in order to do what I intended, I'm going to need a piece of ice. I'm going to need just 1 block of ice of some kind. The only way I'm going to get that is with Silk Touch. So close. I was so close to being able to do this. But I tripped up to the finish line. Why? Because the stinking Silk Touch enchantment has to be such a pain to get. I would have been happy if I had gotten on any kind of pickaxe at this point. But I'll have to keep trying, I guess. If nothing else, I can always... Well, wait a minute. How much further down can you go before you hit the bedrock, I wonder? Could I just siphon them down? Ah. Nope. That wouldn't really work. That would not work. You can only get down 2 more blocks and then you'll start hitting bedrock. So that doesn't work. Unless they went around behind me. Which would kinda not work either, I don't think. I want to kind of pick them up and move them over here, so to speak, or kind of, if that makes sense. Or at least have them go further back that way, and drop into a kill spot. But I don't know if that's going to work either. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some figuring out of all this. And I'm going to have to do some planning. And try to do this all, try to finish this next time. Because unfortunately, that is all the time that I have for right now, everybody. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave likes, comment, subscribe, and slap the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream. Until next time, my friends, I am JGardo1, your guide bard and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!